Hey team, Coach Jake here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the best exercises to do for fat loss. Okay, now, first of all, really simple, when it comes to burning fat, we want to use as many muscles as possible. More muscles equals more energy. So if you're trying to burn fat, you shouldn't be doing lots of bicep curls, for example. You'll be doing lots of big compound movements like squats and lunges and presses and rows, okay? If that doesn't make sense, just come to boot camp and we'll do that for you, okay? But what I really want to talk to you about are the two different distinct styles of training, okay? And why they both have their place. So we have our HIIT training, okay? And we have our strength training. So HIIT basically means high intensity interval training, okay? It's not basically what it means, it's exactly what it means, all right? High intensity interval training, that means training at a high intensity for short bursts of time whilst having a rest, and that's most effectively done when using those big compound movements like I spoke about. Now, this is the best method for fat loss, okay? So when it comes to burning fat, that's a really great method, okay? Now, typically when a client starts with us, this is where they start. They start in our boot camp program doing high intensity interval training until they get to their goal percentage of body fat, okay? Now, this is a short-term play, basically. So yes, it's great, it's gonna help you get great results, but as soon as you stop, you're gonna start going backwards again pretty quickly. In other words, unless you're really mindful of what you eat, you're going to start putting on a bit more body fat again because you've reduced your energy expenditure dramatically when you stop training. That's why a lot of people who do a lot of cardio training go out on holidays and pile on the kgs, right? Strength training, on the other hand, this is more of a long-term play. And the reason it's a long-term play is because we're going to be increasing dramatically our metabolism, all right? And that just means the amount of energy that we burn every second of every day. So if I have 50 kilos of muscle on my body, I'm going to be burning more energy than someone who has 30 kilos of muscle on their body every second of the day, including while I sleep, okay? So what that means is if you want to keep the body fat low long term, it's very beneficial to increase our muscle mass. So you need to start doing some strength training. And when you come to PEPT and you get to your goal body fat percentage, most people then start doing our open gym program where we start lifting heavier weights and focusing on strength and muscle building. And it's a much better solution long term to keep the weight off, to keep the fat off, okay? Not necessarily the weight, okay? It's more about the fat. And it's also far better for you long term. So we know two of the biggest key factors to a long, healthy life are muscle size and muscle strength. Okay, if you think about it as people age, if they're small and weak, they generally get injured, get sick, etc., etc. Okay, so we don't want that. So high intensity interval training when you're starting, and when your body fat's high, you want to do this type of training to get down quicker. The lower your body fat is, the easier it is you're going to find it to build muscle because your body's more insulin sensitive, which helps you then build more muscle without gaining fat, okay? So switch to strength training only once you get lean, all right? Hope that helps. If that's all confusing, just come to PEPT. We'll do all that for you. All right, bye.